Blank are unlearned, innate behaviors present in animals, such as the urge to procreate and preening. Instincts. Instincts are fixed, or hardwired. While humans do have instincts, such as a fear of snakes, instincts are generally discussed in the context of non-human animals. What is the term for the psychological concept that brain stimulation for motivation seeks to maximize? Arousal. The search for arousal by humans is often driven by the desire to avoid boredom. What did psychologist Abraham Maslow argue is often mistaken for instinct, but is actually just strong impulses? Drives. Drives are characterized by a sense of urgency as a result of feelings of discomfort, including thirst, hunger, or fatigue. Fill in the blank. Drives are thought to exist to ensure that our body returns to blank when disturbed. Homeostasis. Homeostasis refers to a state of internal stability with regard to physiological parameters. This ties into drive theory, in that we feel drives, such as hunger or thirst, when our homeostasis has been disrupted. Which type of drive is innate and biologically based? Primary drives. Primary drives are fundamental and biologically based. In other words, they don't require any meaningful amount of learning to develop. Which type of drive is relatively complex and is typically learned? Secondary drives. These typically develop due to learning that ties them to more basic primary drives. For example, a person may learn early in life that those with wealth or prestigious careers tend to be fed, have shelter, and acquire sexual partners more easily than those without. Fill in the blank. Needs are often included when discussing drive and motivation. Maslow argued for the existence of the high-level need for blank, or the realization of one's full potential. Self-actualization. Name at least 3 biological motivators for behavior. Hunger. Thirst. Sexual reproduction. Need for a healthy body temperature. Addiction. Blank motivators are elements of factors within our environment that drive certain behaviors, such as dress and diet. Psychosocial or cultural. These motivators may be social constructs, such as the dress, diet, and appearance expected of women by the culture in which they live. For example, predominantly Muslim countries may expect women to cover varying degrees of their bodies to show modesty. Identify the motivational theory illustrated in the example below. My eyes hurt, I feel exhausted, and I can't think straight, so I will go to sleep. Drive reduction theory. This theory posits that physiological discomfort will cause one to behave in a specific manner to relieve that discomfort. What theory of motivation suggests that behavior is influenced by both the expectation of success and the importance assigned to certain tasks? Expectancy value theory. Here, expectancy refers to the anticipation of success or failure at a task, while value refers to how important one believes that task to be. Fill in the blank. According to expectancy value theory, people are least motivated to engage in an activity when they have a blank, low, high, perceived chance of success, and believe the activity blank is it is not important. Choose one term from each box above to correctly complete the sentence. Low is not. Here, both the expectation, failure, and the value, unimportant, are associated with low motivation. True or false? According to expectancy value theory, in order for a person to be motivated to complete an activity, that person must expect to succeed at the activity. False. Expectancy value theory has two components: expectancy, or expectation, and value. Even if expectations are low, that is, the person expects failure, he or she will still be motivated if the activity is considered sufficiently valuable. Identify the motivational theory illustrated in the example below. Some MCAT students use customized study plans to set daily, weekly, and monthly goals. They can then check off each goal as it is completed, allowing them to stay motivated through the prep process. Goal-setting theory. This theory posits that there is a connection between setting goals and tasks.